Vanguard, and Grappler. So we're gonna take a run at Grappler first.
Oh, great. Now it's doing the thing. Like, oh, unfortunately, you don't have enough space on your thing because of all this extra stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, PlayStation. I see how you... I see. I need to remember how to delete freaking applications off my thing.
No, you just go to settings.
Yeah. Because I know
what hell, plot. So, you are leaving. That's right, I'm deeply indebted to you. What they are afraid of is you, not the Black Pearl.
그런 것 치고는 너무 약한 요즘은 도장을 찾아오는 녀석들도 좀
사실 그게 속마음이었군요.
하루 녀석에게도 안부 전해줘. 다음에 볼 땐 부러진 뼈가 잘 붙어있길 바란다.
이제 어디로 갈 거죠? 무의 크기가 담겨져 있다는 셰넌 마이어의 비급이라도 찾아 나설 건가요?
무의 크기? 그런 건 오로지 강자와의 대결. 그 속에서 몸으로 붙어. 여긴 좋은 곳이지만 너무 오래 머물렀어. 발길 닿는 그 길에 목숨을 걸 만한 강자와의 결투가 있다면.
Alright, evil Ryu.
Hadouken!
나의 파리들이 꼬인 건가? 그렇다기에 이번에야말로 제대로 된 일.
Oh, nope. Finally found the door.
이상하군. 저건 이게 소문의 원 뭐야? 생각보다는 별거 없군. 그만 보아가 쏟아졌나 파인가. 이래서 하루 녀석이 술집에서 떠드는 호사가들의 맛.
And that giant fucking evil hand reaches out, grabs the grappler, and sucks him in.
Ah, no!
I am the violator.
Prepare to be violated. Wait, but I'm a male. And he holds a hole.
함부로 입에 담지 마. 명문 도장이라는 것도 고작 이 정도인가? 도장에서 키운 수련생인가? 좋은 너무 슬퍼하지 마라. 자신보다 강한 상대에게 패배하는 것은
It's unfortunate you had to see this. When you're older, face me.
너희들이 보비 명목으로 얻은 지문들은 분하다면 언제든지 날
Too weak now. Become strong. Let that hate grow. Then when it's ready, I will come for you.
I'm not gonna lie, Justice is probably one of my favorite fucking villains. He doesn't do anything the entire fucking movie, but fucking he's there right at the end. He has some of the best lines. Even if he is a dirty cheat with 3 arms.
He is a dirty cheat with 3 fucking arms.
꿈이 아니에요. 쉬지 않고 자신을 단련하며 순수한 강함을
Oh, I see someone who's gonna get suplexed.
That's gonna be unfortunate. Suplex City, population U. Decide to fucking bother me while I'm doing a thing.
Every time, man, you know that.
And it's another fucking spider. He just keeps calling my name. God.
Spiders!
꽤나 오랜 시간 동안 당신 그리고 당신이야말로 이 세계가
무슨 소리를 하는 건지 도무지 모르겠군. 그나저나 여긴 어디고 무슨
제가 당신을 데려온 것이 물론 원더가 당신을 이끌기는 했겠지만
원더
이곳은 원더 세계를 이어주는 통 나누고 싶은 이야기가 많지만
Sad part now I hear her call it for her.
도전들을 겪으면서도 마음 한 구석에는
Didn't take long.
느끼거나
Yeah, I know, right?
격투가면 당연하지.
Calling last few like I hear my name. Who's calling me?
모든
It's
격투가가
a spider. Okay, then kill it.
유난히 의지가
Seriously.
강한 존재들이 있어 바로 당신처럼요.
의지.
본인들은 모르겠지만
I don't think the spider's happy to see you either.
Seriously.
잘은 모르겠지만
I need you to take the spider out. So me and him went out to drinks. He's into web design.
Okay, Das with the quips over there. Alright, that's a good one, Das. That's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna let you have that.
I was hoping that wasn't too strung out for you.
You done?
I don't know, I might be able to spin a few more.
Oh my fucking god.
I think I'm good for the moment, at least.
Moment, he says, folks. For the moment.
You'll be attracted to each other. Like a stand user to a stand.
Like a stand user to other stand users. It's literally that stupid ass JoJo logic. Oh, stand users will find each other no matter what's going on. Like, that's fucked up.
I mean, it really is kind of weird. I'm not even gonna lie. At least in, like, what was it, Stardust Crusaders? At least that made sense because they were getting hunted by them.
Versus anything else afterwards. Oh, sand users will incidentally just find each other because they exist.
Yeah, which I never really understood the logic there on JoJo, but hey, I understand they have to make a story.
We found you via plot convenience. The end.
대주교 어르신의 부탁이니 일단 받아들이긴 했지만 걱정이 마치 위장자처럼 한눈에 알아볼 수 있을 거라니 그게 무슨 제게 무슨 볼 일이라도 있으십니까, 형?
이렇게까지 호승심이 느껴지는
I haven't felt such battlelust in a long time. Look at you, your muscles are rippling, begging for battle.
당신도 느끼고 있지 않나?
Enjoying Loki's armed forces. Have you heard the word of Lord Loki? Like, oh, here we go.
아무래도 그 여자에게서 제대로 된 이야기를 듣지.
그 여자?
불필요한 수단은 여기까지만 하지. 구구절절한 설명보다는 서로 의지를 가지고 있다는 것. 당신도 이...
잠깐!
Do. Back in loading screen hell.
Ah, yes, the loading screen hell. Goddamn people.
There we go.
Alright, you're using Grappler. You gotta get all up on them.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see fucking he'd have problems fucking at any range. So just his fucking grab?
Probably.
Yeah, no, just following through with the standard circle combo after that's the grab, okay. I mean, I appreciate the game's fucking being real nice with me right now.
Wait for it.
I know, right?
Here comes that curve. Everything just goes down south.
Well, it's fucking standing heavy's pretty good. It's got decent range, a little bit slow though.
If only he had a Hadouken.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, man. Because again, like I'm listening to the way he talks. I'm just sitting there thinking Evil Ryu the whole time.
Hadouken, Shoryuken, Tatsumaki.
Is there no one that can beat me?
I'm just saying, old boy is just literally just one friggin' Shoto, couple of Shoto moves away from literally just being a Street Fighter reference here.
You ain't wrong. Hell, I think it's a Street Fighter reference now. It's just he doesn't have the moves.
I think he does have a King Ryu color.
많은 곳에서 당신 같은
Alright, I found the application I had to get rid of. It hurts me a little bit.
아니, 자매들 중에서는
It was Mutant Steak Manhattan.
간만에 피가 끓는
Oh,
대결이었어.
well, shit. Well, I mean, we're pretty much wrapped up with that game, so.
Yeah, I know. It just hurt a little bit.
진짜 어찌된 게 현상 저런 곳에 들어오라는 신호니까.
A door or is it a trap? I mean, I don't know that
Dude,
many
just
fucking
came here.
trap doors that fucking open to the fucking main road. I'm just saying. This ain't like Men in Black where you kick it open the door and then fucking it's just a 40-foot drop.
Oh my god, that ending of Men in Black 2 was just... Well, the ending of 1 didn't help either. Like, oh yeah...
One ended better than 2.
안심해요. 병사들은
Well, the fact that that corresponding universe was just being played marbles by a greater being. With doing the same thing with 2 other universes. I'm like, that's kind of fucking with me, man. And then oh yeah, here's the door we do not open. So the entirety of our world is contained in this locker. This locker here. Shit, man.
What? You fucking been around Doctor Who. It's no worse than the TARDIS.
Let's not get into that. I have my grievances with the TARDIS.
It's a pocket dimension. What do you want?
I know. And then his explain like, oh yeah, there's as many rooms in there as I need. I'm like, that doesn't help.
Well, no, they add delete rooms actually.
Yeah. There's literally as many rooms as he needs to, so he can add and delete rooms or have. Thanks, guy. That just kind of fucks with generally everything here.
Well, it's a pocket dimension. He can kind of do what he wants in there.
I know.
I know. You're trying to apply logic to an illogical series.
Yes. And you see my problem here.
You still say Tenet's your best one. I'm just saying.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Doctor Who?
I know. No. Tenet. I thought you meant the movie Tenet.
No. I'm talking about David Tennant.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, I've seen Doctor Who with him in it, and all his silliness, especially him being a villain in a different movie.
Well, he's been a villain a few times now. The main one I think of him as the Purple Man now.
Hell, like the last 3 male doctors in the series literally became villains in a different in a different movie. I'm like, that is just gives poison the fact like, oh, you either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like,
Hell,
damn,
Smith
man.
became the fucking villain in Morbius.
Smith became the villain in Morbius. Tenet became the villain in the Terminator.
Wait,
then,
what? Hold up. What are you talking about? I don't remember Tenet in Terminator.
Genesis.
No, that was Smith again.
Alright, that was Smith. Tenet was it's like every time I see Genesis, like I keep remembering one of the doctor became the bad guy here.
Well, it's not even really him.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm saying it's not even like really him. Like it's the actor, sure, but it's like that's.
I know.
It's just a stand-in.
It's a movie basically. Oh, it's a movie about time travel. Like, hey, it's the Doctor. Is this gonna be a Doctor Who? Like, and then becomes bad guy. Like, it's the show. I don't want this. I didn't ask for this.
Alright, so we've gotten through the obligatory is like, what's a wonder? Why are we here? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I feel other people wondering. It's like, okay, so we've got this part.
I'm going to kick their ass.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
This is attempt a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
Give him the spin!
Spins win. Spins win.
Ow. Got the Ranger nut tap.
Round 2. Fight!
I mean, if you slide in from a distance and punch somebody in the balls, I'd stay down too. Seriously, if I'm minding my own business on the street, someone just comes in baseball sliding and then just punch me in the balls, I'm going to be so confused and distraught, I'm not even going to be worried about trying to get up and wanting to murder the person. Like, where the fuck did they come from? And why'd I have to get punched in the balls, man? Like, what'd I do?
You know what you did.
All I did was come outside just to check the mail.
Alright, so he's got the fucking, what the hell is it? Uriel fucking shoulder fucking charge? Street Fighter. Guy who does the fucking, the wall.
Shoulder charge. Urian.
Oh, Urian, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shoulder, yeah, his Aegis Reflector combos.
That's what it was, the Aegis Reflector.
Aegis Reflector.
Mm-hmm. I can't feel the will from you anymore, either.
Yeah, you punched it right out of him, guy.
Right in the nuts. That's where all the will was. For a Ranger, I thought better.
Stay low, punch low. Kneecap this motherfucker.
Alright. This is actually one of the few times I actually referenced Namir, I want to say it is, outside of it. Where they're both comparing, it's like, oh, you met Namir too? Hooray!
Oh, cool, we met the same person that we're trying not to get caught by or other things.
Oh man, fucking the Lost Warrior is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Dude, you gotta be all up in his grill.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
and
I'm saying.
he's got teleports and long range.
You gotta be all up in his grill with him. Like, ugh, I'm sorry, dude. I really am.
Well, I'm glad fucking the last two I got, which I'll probably do the Lancer next. I don't have to be as close, but yeah. Another meaningless day on duty. Hey, we gotta go down to the fucking tavern after this? Who's that? And immediately get knocked the fuck out.
Clunk upside your head.
I love how fucking useless anime guards are.
They're the fodder.
They're up there with like stormtroopers and fucking red shirts.
Red shirts, yeah. Hell, and if people that are Gundam fans out there, Zaku's. Those sad little Gundams that just get destroyed just because, oh, here comes anything. Anything flying in that general direction, you're just dead if you're piloting a Zaku.
Say that. Like, the most fucking, Gundam I've actually seen was probably fucking Gundam Seed, which is a weird fucking one.
It is basically a soap opera, the entirety of the entire series that's going on. I shit you not. It's a Gundam soap opera.
Well, that and like the Gundams don't have pilots; they're just little chibi Gundams. At least I don't think they have.
SD. Gundam
yeah,
SD.
that one.
Yeah, not Gundam Seed. Yeah, that's Gundam SD. That's an entirely different series. Gundam Seed in itself is, like I said, a soap opera with giant robots.
Okay. Well, yeah, I saw the one with the little chibi robots.
Yeah, Gundam SD is a very, very niche crowd of people.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's niche. It's either you like it or you don't. That's no, it's either you like it or you tolerate it. That's basically what Gundam.
That's kind of where it wound up with me. Is like I kind of tolerated it because like there was better animes on around it that I liked more.
Like I said, it's either you like it or you tolerate it. That is literally the entirety of SD Gundam as a series. I tolerate it. Like, I don't like it, but I tolerate it because it is an interesting concept.
I'm actually surprised we're fighting Kenichi now. I thought she would be fucking the last fucking door.
Nope, surprise, surprise. Kick
Yeah,
your
a
teeth
little
in.
bit.
You're gonna run your pockets, dude. Wait a minute, he's a wandering warrior. He ain't got none.
Does make you want? Well, I guess that's why they carry the satchels all the time.
He's a wandering warrior and has literally all his laundry. If anything, he goes to insert whatever underground fight group here to make him his money.
Oh, you can hit off that. Okay. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure the Kunoichi is somebody's waifu here.
Oh, I believe that.
Oh, cute anime girl. Instantaneously, someone's gonna be someone's waifu. Here comes Rule 34 of this character because of it exists. And back on the waifu subject in my end.
Yeah, sure. Where are you going with this? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, my top three when we were starting, then you got, everything. First and foremost, Ruby Heart.
Alright, I can see that. I mean, you always had a hard on for her, so that makes sense.
Yeah, because like, going on a high seas adventure with the pirate captain. Like, I don't mind being her cabin boy, man.
Oh,
I don't mind
overhead.
I don't mind being her cabin boy on those starry nights at sea.
No, I can see that. Yeah, because again, that I could see that in the broader context, where I could see a light for that kind of thing. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have that much to draw from Ruby Heart. Like, I never even played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 properly.
Yeah, because the wiki more or less describes she's not like traditional like brash captains like I'm always here for the fight or what. Well, it's more like she's just on it for the adventure, and yeah, on the high seas as a pirate for the adventure. Doesn't mind staying at port just to have a good time or relax. Hell, even in an alternate Street Fighter 4 or 5 in there, they pointed out like, oh yeah, Ruby Heart is a bartender in France.
Okay.
And like basically she owns a bar and all that stuff in France, where she kind of tells her adventures of the past. I'm like, oh well, okay, that's sure, fine.
It's kind of
but Capcom being Capcom.
Oh, it means they won't fucking bring her back for anything new.
Except for a costume for a favorite character a game I don't play. Ivy from Soul Calibur.
That's an interesting choice.
It's less of the
there's the obvious sex appeal, yes.
Besides that, it's not the Dami Mommy Step on Me stuff that people are just always about when they see Ivy. Like, I'm not in for that, because in all honesty, Ivy just seems like, oh yeah, just like she is a rich aristocratic woman who, if anything, I think she probably does desire companionship versus just I'm going to step on you and make you lick my boots and all that. Like, yeah, I don't see her being like that normally, other than like, I have to fight you.
Well, okay, this is gonna come off as just my opinion, which it is. So,
your opinion is yours. Please, speak.
Ivy doesn't really come across as like the companion type, if I may be so bold. Fucking, to me, she always kind of struck me in the sense where it's like she's lived for so long that she's moved on past the idea of relationships, because anything holding her back from her goals is a weakness in her eyes. That's the way she always struck me.
I mean, yeah, due to her inherent immortality in Soul Calibur, because the Curse of Soul Edge, because even in the god awful game of freaking Soul goddamn Calibur 5. God, it was awful. Like in her and like, oh, managed to destroy Soul Edge, and she herself was actually dying because the Soul Edge was destroyed, and she still somehow lived. Like, oh, that just basically says like either A, Soul Edge is still somewhat alive, or B, her inherent and innate magical abilities is preventing her from generally just dying.
Yeah. I do like how fucking Grappler and the Inquisitor here both got sometimes like, what's their deal? Are they ex-lovers? It's like, I don't know, but I just hope they don't damage the hull.
See, that's a man of actual like smart. Like, I don't want them to destroy the ship.
That's all I want.
Especially in mid-flight. But yeah, because even in other games that Ivy has been a guest character in, Queen's Gate is one of them. It's like her, like she's actually a science professor. And basically just say, oh, she lived long enough and did basically her alchemy and all this stuff. She just basically became a science professor. I'm like, I got the high school teacher.
I guess it's no worse than fucking seeing someone like Yoko from Gurren Lagann fucking like hang up the gun and do something else kind of thing.
Right? It's like, because, because Yoko, she wasn't exactly a bounty hunter. She was just more or less spying.
Well, she was a soldier, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. And then she didn't exactly hang up the gun. She just has it on standby in case shit happens.
Right.
Like in when Ivy guest stars in like other games like that, she's like, oh yeah, she hung all that stuff up. She's lived a very long life. She doesn't really care to fight anymore unless it's necessary. Versus she's still gonna keep fighting, pursuing her alchemy or whatever else. But her inherent immortality is like, yeah, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. I'm moving on.
That's what I mean. It's like, or immortality included. She doesn't seem like the time that would actually have any kind of opinion for a mate. You see what I'm saying? Now, like, if you're talking like an offshoot where it's like, oh, well, like she hung it up and like she became more of a human, it's like, oh, okay, I see where you're going with this now.
Well, she did try to live. Well, I do emphasize on try live life as a human, but that immortality is still bullshit.
Well, that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah. People gonna ask questions.
I know, you could do what the one guy off Eternals did, just have his fucking grandfather or father keep making movies.
The next person, oh yes, this is I'm following, like, yes, I'm a legacy of, my father was a Bollywood actor, his father was a Bollywood actor, I basically am from a dynasty of great Bollywood actors. Boy, that's still you, just doing through different eras in time because you're immortal. It's a good plan, because most times their sons do share looks with their father, and same to be said for daughters sharing looks with their mother.
You say that, but it's like that. It's so on the nose, though.
I know, right? It is supremely on the, like, dude. Like, no one really questioned him. Like, oh, okay, he just looks like his dad. Oh, okay, he just looks like his dad and his grandfather when he was young. Like, I've seen pictures of my dad when he was young. I look like him. I've seen pictures of my grandpa when he was young. I look like him. Like, okay, cool. That kind of solidifies that.
I could send you pictures from me to my father, and just like, you'd be able to fucking just like, oh, well, I see resemblance, but it's not a one-to-one kind of thing.
Yes, because I doubt your pops is ginger spice accordingly.
No, actually, I'm the oddball out. As far as like my close sproutlings, if you will, it's like I'm the only one with red hair.
Hey, the odd duck out is Das Wiggles, and
pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the birth giver had blonde hair, and the allfather had black hair.
Wow, that happened.
Yeah, pretty much. But they've got relations on both sides that basically is like there was a ginger component on both sides.
Oh no, it's recessive in their genes, so it's a 1 in 4 chance, and that's the first one that came out.
Yep. And then the other two sproutlings that followed behind me, they're both fucking brown-haired.
You just imagine Dawson's life if he was a blonde or a brunette.
Well, actually, it started out as a platinum blonde. That's actually pretty common for the gingers.
Huh. Well, that answered my question.
Yeah, no, we'll start out as platinum blondes, and then like you get to about 2 or 3, and then your red starts coming in.
I just learned something today.
It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty common. About 90% of us, I would say, probably had something similar happen. There's all sorts of weird ginger facts I found out after fucking digging around on stuff. Apparently, we have a fairly high pain tolerance. above normal threshold.
No kidding, because as much as you like to beat your head against someone like, Das, doesn't that hurt? Nah, I'm good. Sure. Alright.
What else?
Just slamming his head repeatedly into the wall.
We're more resistant to toxins to our body.
So, what you drinking today, Das?
Mike's Harder, green apple.
Okay, there you go. That explains why.
No, like, because, what is it? They even say, like, using, like, morphine and stuff like that, painkillers and stuff like that, they have to up the dose for redheads.
Okay. I mean, my pain tolerance suddenly drops when I'm induced for like cold temperatures for like severely long. I literally just become really sensitive to everything. Yeah, because me plus cold equals high sensitivity, even to light. Like, why is it brighter than it needs to be? I've been like, especially when I worked at the liquor store, me being in the freezer, coming out of the freezer, everything's brighter. Everything, like, why does everything suck?
Well, like, I spend a lot of time in the dark, in a broader sense, just because I like a darker atmosphere kind of thing, and so like my eyes have kind of adapted to that to the point where it's like I see better at night in a lot of ways, but it's like if I get put in like full sun, it's fucking half blinding to me. It's an adaptation over years kind of thing.
Not to mention, you don't crisp in the sunlight, you straight up roast.
Yeah, no, like, there is no, like, there is no cool tanning with me, it's just red and burning. To trade off.
Is something burning? Why do I smell pumpkin? Like, oh shit, that's me!
Well, once I got my new clay skin, it helped out a little bit.
Here you go, Das. It has sunblock. Just me just pouring it on the ashes. Look, it's okay, Das. It's okay.
Oh man, I don't even use sunblock anymore. Just I don't see a point for it. It fucking doesn't work for me.
You need SPF Infinity.
Well, what I do is like SPF 1000, which is walk outside with a coat on half the time.
You need SPF Infinity, sir. I didn't stutter.
I do like that combo. That's a nice looking combo. Okay.
And then the third wife one list, but you know, since Das had to bring up the one he will bend down and basically just raw dog all day, like I got one for that one too.
Well, yeah, again, that would, I mean, if we're getting into like, I would put that in like the asterisk round, whereas like, I'd love to marry and raw dog the whole life, but it's like, I was looking at it as a compilation of like the full journey, if you will.
Yeah, no, I get you. But third person on the list, I gotta go back. Rose from Street Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, it's like the whole weird air of mystery of the fortune teller. Not exactly a gypsy, but they keep like it's the fact that Captain had to come back out like she's not a gypsy, she's just a fortune teller. The general air of mystery of like. They had to correct people on that, which is hilarious.
Well, gypsies have kind of gotten a bad name over a while now. Which is shitty, because, like...
No, I get some gypsy folk,
yeah.
and they're actually real chill.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but why they want to refrain from the word, but it's like, it sucks, because, like, you know, when I sit there and think of, like, different odds and ends characters, or, like, free and whimsical characters, kind of, if you will, I always think of them as gypsy-like, and it's like, oh, well, you really shouldn't say that no more.
Yeah, because, like, it's like, oh, they're, well, gypsy or hippie, even people...
Well,
people
I don't go hippie.
Like, you can't be just, oh, yeah, hippie, free love, and, like, yeah, people think hippie means, like, oh, all they're like, no, that's... You're not wrong, but you're also not right in that same sense.
Well, okay, here's my thing with, like, hippie. It is, like, in my regards, like, hippie is still more negative than anything else, but it's not for the right reasons, I guess. It's, like, for me, like, it's... Hippies kind of come across as love and peaceful, but at the end of the day, they don't do anything. That's a hippie to me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right on that one. Like, the love and peace and togetherness, man, that's fine, but what do you do?
Oh no, we just sit around here and we gather up good vibes. You know, we surround ourselves with good people. Do you
Does
have a
good vibes-
job, good sir?
Does good vibe pay bills?
Seriously.
If I can pay my bills off of good vibes, I'd be perfectly fine. I wouldn't be as upset with being broke like 90% of the time. Or 100% of the time, for that matter.
But yeah, it's like that's kind of where fucking hippie falls to me. Is like hippies just come across as kind of useless to me. It's like, dude, fuck, get a job and get a life. All right, let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, like, man, third waifu on that list would definitely be Rose, because that weird air of mystery and everything else, she just kind of like, it perplexes me, it intrigues me. I want to see how far this journey can take me.
See, that's what I'm getting at too. It's like, you know, the journey. It's like I totally see that.
나를 찾고 있는 거였나?
Like, even with Ivy, though she may not desire companionship because of her whatever immortality, like, okay, I'm still gonna, that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna be old and gray, she's still gonna be looking young and beautiful as the day they met her. Like, okay, and not gonna stop me.
Oh, they're hunting for Striker. Okay.
And the one who would like how Das has Renamon, who he would just have.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's just rail cannon. Yeah,
rail cannon, like face down in the pillow, scream as loud as you want. No one will hear that kind of. I would have to.
All right, that's getting close to rapey territory. We don't do that here. I'm just saying.
No. It's all consenting. It's all consenting.
Okay. I'm just making sure, man.
It's all Das. We all know you're a tentacle creature into the rough stuff. But the moment they said that they consent, your tentacle just becomes 10 times harder that day.
Wait, what? There's something sexy about it. What can I say?
Consenticles is the hottest thing in the entire world. Dawson's tentacle becomes 3 times harder, 5 times thicker. He's like, I'm going all the way in.
Oh, I'll fill you up like a teacup.
Oh no, here comes the hentai ending.
Exactly. God, that grab is ridiculous.
You ain't kidding. Like, when you get seriously, what is that hitbox?
I don't know, but I like it in that regard. It's like, it is one of the more fun moves he has. I'm not gonna lie.
Just come here, slam. God damn, you got him. So yeah, the person on the list who is Ingrid. From, another Capcom series, Capcom Fighting Jam. Technically, she did have a game with her and like 2 other people, 2-3 other people, but you know how Capcom loves to cancel their shit.
Not wrong.
Cause like, she is apparently the god, the creator god in the world of entirety of Capcom, that includes Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, that whole everything in there. She's basically the, well, not the Galactus. That's a bad analogy.
Well, there's Eternity. Eternity is like the ever-growing presence of the world expanding, whereas like Galactus is the destruction of worlds.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, because hell, I like to see her fighting against Galactus in Marvel 4. That'd be some shit.
Then there's Death, and Death has an opposite too. Because Eternity, I'm pretty sure, is the opposite of Galactus.
I want to say Ingrid's more of the which is closest to the Watchers, because she does have this weird moment to, like, you know, I'm gonna cause a little chaos to help people, well, not to help, to see how far things can progress. Not for causing chaos just for the sake of chaos. Like, I'm gonna cause a little trouble to make sure everyone can at least adapt, continue to adapt and grow and learn from shit.
Oh, so basically it's the Sentries from the Eternals, where it's like, you know, oh, we're gonna stop the things that are fucking gonna sit there and just wipe out humanity, but we'll let you watch and grow.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna inherently save you from everything, because you won't learn shit. But I will allow a little bit of trouble to come your way so you can learn, adapt, grow, and all that. Yeah, she's basically that. And she does like to, more or less, drop down in the mortal realm just to see what's going on.
Well, now I'm thinking about it, it's like, no, it wouldn't be that. I was gonna say the Titans from Eternals might be a good stand-in for the opposite of death, but they don't actually create life, they create other Celestials.
Yeah, it's like, because it basically just takes all the energy of the planet to create another Celestial.
Yeah. I know there's a fucking opposite to death. Like, because weirdly enough, the Marvel Universe works on a balance. It's like, everything is balanced in its own regard. When you get into the Celestial stuff.
I'm trying to remember. I want to say, who was the being that started giving people the power of Cosmic? Because we had Cosmic Spider-Man. That
was Galactus.
Really? Because like there was like the.
Oh, are you talking about the other one? Oh, I might be thinking Infinity. There's
Yeah, because like there was this time where there was a Blue Hulk, but he had like this cosmic ability.
Yeah,
something
Cosmic Hulk. I want to say that's him. He's the will of life.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on the same page because I would say like that's the will of life. Because like Spider-Man, there was one time like they possessed Spider-Man to do some severe a lot of good. Spidey it's basically I'm in the passenger seat of my own body. I'm seeing all
that's
this
exactly
happen.
what it was.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dr. Fate for DC.
Or Quantum Leap, but carry on.
Oh, God, don't get me started on Quantum. I'm more annoyed. I'm more annoyed that they decided to reboot the goddamn show.
I saw that. It was like, really? They're bringing that back? It's like, okay, sure.
I mean, it was Sci-Fi's 30th, I want to say 30th anniversary, 35th anniversary, something. Sci-Fi's birthday, the Sci-Fi Channel's birthday, they were running all their original series. Quantum Leap was one of their original series. I'm like, well, who knew? And
didn't know
basically
that was fucking original, but hey.
Apparently it's one of their original series that they basically put on any other channel that basically would allow them. So
yeah, I can see that.
How often are we gonna see Family Guy and American Dad on other Turner broadcasting stations?
I'm so tired of fucking Family Guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like on other Turner broadcasting stations because probably the ratings are better on this channel specifically versus on where it's actually originated from. Basically, Fox, TBS, Freeform,
Comedy Central,
Cartoon Network. Well, no, Turner Broadcasting does not own Comedy Central. That is Paramount.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can tell you about Marvel licensing when it was fucking still a fucking rat race trying to figure out who was owned by what, but that's not true anymore, so.
Because it's owned by me, huh?
Exactly.
Well, almost all of it. There's Sony still a holdout.
They're holding on to Spider-Man, and that's pretty much it.
Spider-Man and Morbius.
Well, Morbius falls into Spider-Man, that's the thing.
Yeah, they're holding out to Spider-Man as long as they can until that Marvel money looks really good.
Well, they're trying to make their own fucking canon universe too, so.
Yeah, friggin' with Disney and their deep pockets of evil.
You say evil? I mean, again, there is some unsavory shit that they've done. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not necessary evil, I'll say. I'll give them that.
Oh, you can hold that. I didn't know that. That's even worse. That explains why it was red once. Honestly, I thought that was going to be way worse for Stryker. Since Stryker's like, once she gets in, she doesn't get out.
Right? Because,
I guess with that too is like
they own Fox Marvel, so they own that Spider-Man. It's basically Sony Marvel's the only holdout from like their other licenses.
yeah, because they gave up Fantastic Four and all that stuff, so that's all went back to home. Ghost Rider went home. Blade went home. Oh man, we gotta come back to that.
Blade was New Line Cinema.
Well, either way, Blade is now owned by Disney.
Yeah, even though it's one of the first Marvel movies made, and people still are realizing that. I'm like, yeah, Blade was Marvel from way back then, and yeah, rated R.
You gotta talk Marvel to me. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, like. I don't know if people out there who probably has heard this conversation over, but yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the Deadpool argument, where it's like the first R-rated Marvel movie is like you just see fucking like Blade over here is like, excuse me, motherfucker.
Like no. I just see the scene from the first Blade movie where he's just getting shot and he just looks at the police. Are you out of your motherfucking? Are you out of your damn mind? I'm like, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's like. Like, Blade was the first R-rated Marvel movie that had at least good sequels that didn't fall into the sequelitis problem.
Well, it had a good sequel, and then it had a impressive fall off.
With him defeating Dracula, which is actually was in his comics.
Yeah, but there's so many better ways they could have done that.
They could have dragged it on and beat that dead horse with the stick. I'm glad they ended it like that. It was better than nothing.
The only good thing to come out of like Blade 3 was
Ryan Reynolds.
No, Beta Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
I still call it Beta Deadpool because that's what it is.
No shit. Like yeah, like it's basically like, oh okay, Ryan Reynolds just hanging out. Like not to mention Norman Reedus was in there. For those of you, wait,
is that the little guy that was like really good with computers?
No, second movie, Spud.
Oh yeah. Got it. No, Walking Dead. Got it.
Yeah, Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. He plays Daryl on that show, and he's like still one of the original cast from season 1. And Walking Dead is literally they're ending the series. Their final season is basically, I think, this year. Could end this year and a little bit of next year because they filming
milking
takes
that
forever.
Horse forever.
No, it's more or less filming takes forever, and then COVID did not help.
Yeah, the plague.
The plague of the 21st century. This virus sucks. I remember seeing a sign that says this virus sucks. I want zombies. I'm like, I feel you on that. But
yeah,
I also don't want
was right there with. I was right there with him. It's like, this virus sucks. I want zombies.
Like I feel him on that, but I also don't want that either.
You know what the sad part is? Is like this. A lot of this was half called out in fucking. The
Simpsons.
No, Stephen King book of all things.
Which Stephen King book?
Shit. I think it's called The Night Files. It's a collection of short stories, but one of them inside The Night Files or The Night Watch, something like that.
Shit, I'm not gonna remember the name. Yeah, I know. Now I remember.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's like there was a virus
collection of Stephen King books, but yeah,
like short. It wasn't a full collection of books. It was just a collection of short stories.
My mom has the full collection of Stephen King books.
All right. Well, anyway, inside the night stories or the night watch or something along those lines, it's night something.
Night something or other.
Yeah. There's a story in there where they talk about how all humanity, or a large chunk of humanity, got wiped out because of this cold-like virus. And everybody kind of laughed it off at first, but then when people started dropping and fucking got a little bit chaotic, and now the only survivors left are the ones who had natural immunity to it. And they sit there, wrote off, it's like, yeah, it's like, who thought this be the way the world would end? It's like, we ought to put a sign up, along the Great Wall or something like that. It was a cold.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the way it hit me. That is on the nose, damn.
That has not been on. That is all the way on the nose, and I forget to do things while I'm over here doing my side research for a different project.
Well, we gotta talk Marvel once the next one starts.
But yeah.
No, it was fucking uncanny. I was reading it and it's like, The fuck? Now, obviously, it fucking didn't take all of the fucking things because, you know, we semi got a, I wouldn't say ando, but a vaccine for the damn thing. But it was eerie how similar it was.
Yeah. Oh, and there is a game, I forgot what it was, what it is fully called. I think it's called Plague.Inc. or something or other.
Oh yeah, I was playing that for a while. I was thinking about doing it for a game, but yeah.
Bit on the nose.
It's not so much on the nose, it's just, it's not that interesting to watch, unfortunately.
Yeah, because like the people at that group, they actually donated a lot of money for the pandemic to, like, you know, help the research and all that. So they straight up just like, yeah, we're going to actually donate like a portion of our money from the games that we have sold through this and blah 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 to like help people, you know, like, yeah, that's very honorable for a game that's basically you're causing a pandemic and try to wipe out all of humanity. It's good to have like the opposite end of that spectrum. Like, yeah, this game is for fun, but what's going on is not fun.
Yeah, it's like, that's not funny.
It was funny at first, but now it's kind of scary to go outside and remotely to talk to people.
You know, especially with the, like, especially coming off the plague, it's like, I still find myself fucking like standing fucking like close to 6 feet away from people half the time.
I normally keep my distance away from people because I'm just paranoid, but that's me.
Well, that's especially after the fucking plague is like you get that sense where it's like, man,
shit,
motherfuckers are still nasty. I'm just saying.
So I just hopped on the Evil Dead just to, you know, get a few stuff going on.
Yeah, I take it you found somebody.
Yeah, damn it.
What? Jeez, that grab is ridiculous, especially if you fucking warm it up.
I just got fucking shafted outright. Damn it! Both versions of yeah. Don't.
Well, you got the Mia, Healer, Evil Dead, or Ash in a couple ways. Like there's characters to pick from.
Yeah, I know. But I want Ash. Yeah, because like I was trying to. Yeah, no, they were gracious enough to like get off of Ash. Damn it, I'm trying to. They're like, oh no, like, oh, you want Ash? Like, yeah, I'm trying to level up this character because I'm leveling up Mia and Ash and all that stuff. Like, I got them both to 19 just off of yesterday.
Nice.
But yeah. So anyway, like with Ingrid being the cap god of the series, she's the character I'd go down and dirty on. I'm not going to be gentle. I'm going to be as rough as I need to until she remembers the safe word.
Rosebud.
Shh! Tell them my safe word, you son of a bitch. Fuck wrong with you?
Most people say a lot.